harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment.
Um,
These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness,
I don't know if
dizzy,
this
eye
works.
popping, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite,
Oh.
thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or
I don't know how this works.
Here's to a chance for more horizons, a chance to live longer.
Huh?
Ask your doctor about chemo Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to
Yeah, no, I don't know how any of this works.
to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain.
Yeah, I don't know how this works.
Irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation.
Okay. I don't know what kind of delay I have on this stream, and I don't know how to just talk to everyone either, and I don't know how to fix the fact that it looks like it's sideways here, but
Reuniting the cast of some of our favorite shows. We've got Scrubs.
Oh well.
We've got the original Fab Five, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, reuniting, doing some really fun stuff with all the cast members, and then the stars of the very popular soap that my mom and grandma love, All My Children. They are getting together. So we got a lot. The thing that a lot of people are talking about, though, the cast of A Different World are reuniting. Sinbad, Kadeem Hardison, Jasmine Guy, Don Lewis, Cree Summer. When I first read that, I was like,
Can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain.
Yeah, I don't know how this works.
Irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation.
Okay. Alright. I don't know what kind of delay I have on this stream, and I don't know how to just talk to everyone either, and I don't know how to fix the fact that it looks like it's sideways here, but oh well.
doing some really fun stuff.
So, no, I have no idea what I'm doing. Do not ask. We're just gonna go into here and we're gonna edit whatever this freaking thing is at this point. I don't know, okay? We're just winging it. Let's grab. I finished this part already. We just need to color this. Oh yeah, I'm still working on that blood pop meme. I didn't give up halfway through, I promise. I'm still working on it, just slower now. Much slower after I finally finished that last drawing. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna roll with it. Oh god, I'm trying to turn the TV off and it's being a butt. Okay, it's off. I don't have to have it in my background anymore. Cool. Did I mention that I don't know what I'm doing? I think I mentioned that. I hope you don't have any background noise because my next class is about to start. We're not required to be on microphone or anything, so I don't have any concerns about it. It's just, it's about to start, so, unfortunately, you might have some background interruption from my, fellow classmates and loud teachers. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I'm here simply because I can stream now for some reason. So, yeah, let's figure out what I'm doing. Cool. Wait, no, I don't need this layer. This is alpha lock. We're putting that on alpha lock. Alright, so, basically what I'm doing right now, if, you are someone who does not know who I am and does not know that I exist and does not know what I am working on, I'm working on a blood pop animation meme. Yeah, they're all over the place, and guess what? I'm another one of these, heathens who's making one, so, yeah, looks like I'm joining the chaos. Ha ha ha. I don't freaking care. I don't care what everyone else is doing. I'm doing it because I want to. And because I actually have the motivation to make an animation, so let's do it. Heart on the nose. She crying. We're not going to discuss why she just crying. God. Alright, here's Flip a Clip. Let's open it. Come on. Load. I don't need to see your logo. Oh, here we go. I've got to work on these frames, which is only 3 frames, really. This is 3 frames that I've copied and pasted and flipped over, once. So, this is just 3 frames and all. Just got to color it all into the lighting. Already done, these, it's either 3, I think it's 3 frames. Yeah, then we got, these again. Then we got the head turn. This is like 4 frames. I hope you know that. Just shows how lazy I am. I'm not lazy. I only looped some of it. I actually animated more than one part of the loop. Like here. I didn't mean to do that. This is like 4 frames as well. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And then 6 here. I've got very uneven frames, and it's not even perfectly timed. But I don't care. I am not going for complete perfection, because I'm not going to finish this if I do. So, we're just going for what works. I've had to delete multiple frames of the crystals growing just because it took too long. Poor boy. Poor boy. Let's check the chat, because I don't know what everyone's saying. I didn't mean to do that. This is like 4 frames as well. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And then 6 here. I've got very uneven frames, and it's not even perfectly timed, but I don't care. I am not going for complete perfection, because I'm not going to finish this if I do, so we're just going for what works. Why am I typing in chat? I've had to delete multiple frames of the crystals growing just because it took too long. Alright, let's go figure out how to use layers and folders and stuff. Oh, maybe we can go and open up the other drawing, because I have plenty of layers in there. Oh yeah, look at that. It's down here. 17 hours. Woo-wee. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. Let's just, go down here if I can freaking find it within all my chaos of art. This is 88 freaking hours, and 20 of them was just me sitting on the canvas with the canvas open, but still. That's a lot. You know what? Maybe we can open this. Let's just watch how long it takes to load. It doesn't even take that long to load. Wowzers. Oh, messed up my layer. Let's not do that, please. 130 layers. I thought I had more than that. Okay, whatever. I don't use that as many folders as I should have here. But, I also made the background on a completely separate canvas on a complete other drawing. Oh, maybe I do use more folders. Maybe the folders are inside the folders. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of folders inside these folders here. Yeah, I don't know. This drawing took me forever. It was worth it. I mean, look at this blind boy. Yeah, she's blind. She can't see, so this entire drawing is pointless to her because she can't see it. But it's a reference of what she looks like. Oh yeah, these scales, those actually are whitish or pinkish or whatever. I don't even know if I could export a speed draw. That's literally how many layers or how long it took to do. I'm having trouble even exporting a speed draw of this one. I sat there for a whole 2 hours straight trying to export a 5-minute video, and I did it 3 times in a row. Tried 3 times in a row, and it crashed at 95% each time. Like, it crashed 95% each time. Also, I can't see what's going on in chat, so don't mind me switching. Poor boy. How many layers or like how long it took to do. Like my thing just, I'm having trouble even exporting a speed draw of this one. Like I sat there for a whole 2 hours straight trying to export a 5-minute video, and I did it 3 times in a row. Is there any way I can turn delay off? There's probably not. Probably not. Tried 3 times in a row, and it crashed at 95% each time. Like, it crashed 95% each time. Also, I can't see what's going on in chat, so don't mind me switching. Alright, yeah, let's figure out how to do glow. First off, I need a drawing. We're gonna need a drawing. Is there any drawing that, like, for some reason doesn't have glow on it and, you know, isn't, like, really bloody or something, so, like, I can actually enter it? Probably not, since a lot of my characters glow, but, like, we'll still look. Yeah, no, there's not. So we're just gonna go back up here. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna enter this because there is literally no point to it anymore. Oh yeah, this is all in a folder. I can just hide this whenever I want to. Surprisingly, that's not a lot of layers for me. Alright, we're just gonna hide that. We're gonna add a layer, and we're going to grab gray, make the backdrop gray, like this. Come on, move. Alright, cool. Now, we need a small sketch of something because I can't make glowing without sketch and a bit of color. So let's sketch something. You know what? We're gonna sketch like a headshot, something like that, because headshots are very easy to do. So and I'm feeling lazy, so we're gonna sketch a headshot. Alright, there's the neck. This is where the chest fluff will be, because all my characters are fluffy. Alright, let's do this now. Does that snout look weird? Nah, probably doesn't look that weird. Not when you're me. Everything I make looks weird. We're gonna do the droopy ears I always draw because I love droopy ears. They make my characters look adorable because my characters are adorable. I love my children. What was that? I swear I just heard something, and I heard something, and I don't know what it is. That fluff looks horrible. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna go fluffy. Fluffy. No, we're gonna do upward fluff. Upward fluff is easier to do. When I can't draw downward fluff, I always just go for upward fluff because it's so much easier to do when you don't have the motivation to draw the downward fluff. So we're gonna just draw the very big puff of upward fluff. Haha, they're so fluffy. Oh no, they're so fluffy. That's not a bad thing, but like, darn. We're gonna go quickly and efficiently. Don't stop. All right. Yeah, that works. That's a efficient base layer number 1. I hope you know that I have like several base layers and I never delete them because I'm too nitpicky to do so. There's an eye. All right. Their head looks a little big. You know what? You want to know how we can fix that? There's this cool thing called selection. I mean, I don't know if you know about it, but like it's a cool thing called the selection tool. You know, yeah, when you mess up something, sometimes the selection tool helps you. No, everyone knows what the selection tool is. We're gonna make the head smaller. That's better. Their neck looks long. Their neck looks a little long. We can fix that too. Yup. That's better. Yeah, cool. That's great. Also, this background is way too dark for me. We're going to adjust the color. We're gonna make it, yeah, that's better. That's also better. Yeah, we'll do that. You know, I'd color the sketch and all, but, I can't. I won't. I refuse to. We're just gonna make quick line art. Like, this isn't really a character or anything. This is me procrastinating because I don't have anything to draw unless I want to go and start the long process of drawing this character idea I've had in my mind for a few weeks. They're like, this small, disabled, blind, feathery butterfly boy who I absolutely adore. I don't have a name for them yet, but, nor an age, actually. I don't have too much for them. I just had the idea to make them. But they're, like, supposed to be this adorable, small, extremely fluffy, blind child who I want everyone to freaking love. Oh my god, that fluff looks terrible. We're gonna try that again. Yeah, my process takes forever. I don't know if anyone would be able to stand to watch me stream because I'd be streaming for several hours straight in the middle of night at like 1 a.m. with like no viewers and not even giving a heck because it'd be 1 a.m. and I'd be tired without a care in the world. I don't know what my science teacher is talking about. She's talking about something, and I'm not listening. It'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine. No, I do not use the circle tool to draw my eyes. If I did, maybe they'd be rounder, but, like, eyes don't need to be perfect-ish. For me, when I draw, I can't be perfect at everything because with the style I have, if I went above and beyond to be perfect with every small, tiny little crook and nanny, I would never finish because it already takes forever to simply draw the way I do with my style. Like, this is an example of a quick drawing, and this is already taking me quite a while. And, like, this isn't nowhere near perfect to what I usually do. So, like, no, this is... But, like, if I want to draw in my regular style, like, I can't focus on getting every nook and cranny, no matter how much of a perfectionist I want to be with it. Because if I did, then nothing would ever get finished. And it's more important for me to finish and bring out the best quality I can get as quick as I can than for me to spend several months filling in every tiny nook and cranny. I bet you if I opened one of my drawings that I spent 15 hours on or something, I could easily find a small nook or cranny that I failed to color in. Actually, I wouldn't be able to easily find one because I usually rely on the background to do that for me. But, like, if I removed the background and everything like that, then I'd bet you I'd easily be able to find a small nook or cranny that I didn't color in because it just takes too much time to fill in every single one of them. and I don't have all of that time. Despite the amount of time I seem to spend on my work and all, I don't have all the time in the world. Like, that last drawing took me a full week of me scavenging all the time I can put into it. And, like, I still have other slightly more important things to do, but I was still doing it because I had the inspiration to finish it because I love my bean, and I'm going to finish my bean. We don't need to add that. Yeah. But, like, my process takes forever. Also, I can't see the chat. I might have to go look at the chat in a second here. We're going to finish this flip here. There we go. We're going to check the chat. Okay. Alright, now let's look at the chat. Do you mind if I use a random drawing of yours for a PFP on Discord? Yes, I do mind, because not all of my works are marked with my signature. And when my works aren't marked with my signature, then I very much do mind, because I take a lot of pride in the work I do. So I do mind. It'd be better if you used one I made specifically for you. I'm very sorry, but I can't allow that. Very sorry. And I'm going to finish my bean. So we don't need to add that. Yeah. But, like, my process takes forever. Also, I can't see the chat. I might have to go look at the chat in a second here. We're going to finish this flip here. There we go. We're going to check the chat. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry about that. Alright, now let's look at the chat. Do you mind if I use a random drawing of yours for a PFP on Discord? Yes, I do mind, because not all of my works are marked with my signature. And when my works aren't marked with my signature, then I very much do mind, because I take a lot of pride in the work I do. So I do mind. It'd be better if you used one I made specifically for you. I'm very sorry. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, like I thought, I don't know if anyone would be able to stand sitting here watching me, because I take forever. Alright. I hate drawing thick fluff like this. I would so much rather be using, like, a small, thin line art brush and drawing, like, a ton of fluff than just the really thick fluff like this. It's so much more fun to draw a ton of fluff. I love drawing tons of fluff, but I can't on this. Alright, so that works. We're gonna make a simple underbelly here. What is this gonna be, a normal fox or a butterfly? Probably a butterfly, since butterflies are one of my species that primarily glows. So, let's draw the antenna. Fun fact, butterflies speak chirp. They speak in chirp. And that, I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but they speak a foreign language called chirp at this point, because it doesn't have a name, because it's a made-up language. I'm also giving them thick black antennas. I'm not going to draw my regular style of antennas. Oh, that's my dog. They're not being loud, at least. Alright, there's an antenna. Do I want to draw the other antenna? Yes, I do. There we go. There's 2 antennas. There's my very fluffy drawing. We're gonna remove that. Yep, there we go. Not the best I've ever done. This looks very bad compared to what I would normally do, but oh well. Now we can delete this because I don't care right now. Now, here's how I color. First off, we need a color palette for this. I don't know what kind of colors I want. Let's jump for... We're gonna make this... I'll go for that. And that. Start off with this and add colors as I go. That is how I make my color palettes. No, it's not. I usually have colors I want beforehand, but not in this case. Oh yeah, I do want this blue. This blue is going to be my base color. Alright, we're going to go for that. Oh yeah, for once I used the pour paint tool because I'm actually in a slight rush. I still don't know what my teacher's doing. I'm supposed to be in class, but I'm not. Not right now, at least, like, you know. My dogs are whining at the door. I don't know what's out there. Like, they start whining whenever there's something out there, and I don't know what's out there. Like, it doesn't matter because they're dum-dums. Like, they whine and bark at everything, but, like, it just means there's something out there, and I don't know what it is, and I'm just like, please be quiet. I can't focus when you're whining about something and everything that's out there. That nose looks horrible. It looks so offset, but we're not going to talk about that. No, we're not going to. You know what? I want a teal and then the yellow. Yeah, that's what I want. We're going to go for a teal, a little bit of a green, and then we're going to go for this yellow here. Yes, this is how I design my things. Very, very smart of me, yes. I'm not smart. I am a dum-dum, and I don't mind being a dum-dum. Here, we'll grab the yellow. Oh, that looks okay for once. Yeah, let's grab these colors again. This color, we want to do it like that, and that. Now, guess what? It's time to blur everything. I do use primarily Gaussian blur when I blur my stuff and all, but like when things don't blur as smoothly as I want them to, I use frosted glass. Then I go back to Gaussian blur, and then I do Gaussian blur one more time, and that once more or twice more, and that usually helps when I don't get smooth blurs. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks pretty. Pretty. Kind of. And we'll grab this. Wait, I don't want to get copyrighted for humming things. I can't get I don't want to get copyrighted for humming songs I like. Why am I humming an opera? Yeah, no, I can't do that. That's bad. That's bad. I've been copyrighted for music once before, and yeah, and I'd frankly rather not get copyrighted again, but like, oh well. It is what it is, I guess. I guess we'll do that. I mean, this isn't the exact same color as I used to blur, but like, oh well. I don't really care. That's kind of my fault for, like, you know, not copying the colors down. Oh yeah, when I do this, and like, I forgot to do this one area to blur it, oh yeah, then we just kind of use the blur brush. It's not going to kill us, I guess. I prefer not using it, because it's not always the smoothest blur you can get. Okay, they look pretty-ish. Let's check chat. Yeah, but like, oh well. I don't know if anyone's actually watching now. Check chat for like 1 second. You still seem to be there. That's nice. Alright, so since this is a butterfly, we have to add the patterns, because butterflies have patterns. I don't know what kind of patterns they'll have, but I think I'm gonna make them this slightly darker yellow, and we're gonna figure out what kind of patterns they have. Maybe they have hearts. Yeah, maybe they have hearts. Maybe they have hearts and they're a sweet person. Yeah, they're probably sweet. Most butterflies are sweethearts. They're cinnamon rolls that it's hard to not love them. I'd have to watch an ad if I wanted access to all my brushes right now. You know what? We're not gonna do that actually. I actually don't use many brushes. Like, I don't use a frightening amount of brushes. I just kind of use what I have to use. Yeah, we're gonna do the dotted pattern. We'll do like small hearts right here. Not perfect, not symmetrical, not evenly spaced, but they work. Yeah, those work. I don't usually do something like this, but we're gonna try this. We're gonna add this here. These will glow. Don't worry, I'm getting to adding glows and all. I'm just very slow. I work as quickly as I can, but like, quick for me is slow for everyone else. It's probably very slow for everyone else. Like, I don't know if anyone ever notices, but when I post, I usually post progress of art I'm doing rather full-blown pieces every time I post, because I don't always have something fully blown done, since my process takes ever so long to do. Can I pour paint this? I can. And that's smooth. Alright, we're gonna go for that. That's not what I want. We're gonna... Yeah, I don't have much to say. I don't usually talk like this. We're gonna like grab a big dotting tool and we're gonna add dots up here. Yeah, we're gonna... I literally just heard my science teacher say red has the longest wavelength, and I'm like, yeah, it does. You talked about this yesterday. In my head, at least, that's what I'm like. I'm just like, we talked about this yesterday. I mean, I get imprinting some things into students' heads is by repeating it over and over, but like, we talked about this yesterday. Like, say something I don't know, please. And I'm not smart, so that's a lot coming from me, but whatever. We're going to put dots in between each heart here. Patterns are always so hard to decide on. Maybe we'll add like... Maybe we'll add like a swirl. A swirl. Yeah, we'll add the swirl here. And then we'll add that. That's right. That's not weird. That's not weird at all. I just wing it with most designs. Like, Unless I have a general idea of what I'm gonna do beforehand with the design, I just wing it. I literally have never, like, thoroughly planned a design before. I literally wing it. I wing most of my designs. And that's a lot coming from me who, I mean, at least I think I have half decent designs. Like, my designs are okay. Yeah, no. I wing all of my designs, people. Like, these designs you see, yeah, no, I winged them. They were unplanned. Like, the only thing that was probably planned out of half of my designs is color palettes. Or, like, a general theme idea. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, that works. I mean, we're gonna, what, go for a stripe down the center here. Also, right now, I'm, like, kind of sick. I've had, like, a cold or something. So I've had, an interesting voice loss. Not, like, voice loss, but, like, just my voice disappears. I mean, okay, that looks good for the patterns. They're very brightly colored. I like this already. I don't know, maybe I'll end up using this. No, I won't. This design's too rushed to use. What should the underbelly be? It's not gonna be white. We're gonna make it, yeah, we're gonna make it this color. Yeah, that looks nice. That's a good contrast. It's a good contrast without it being, you know, overwhelming or, like, bad. Hi there. Hi. Huh? Huh? I mean, belly be. It's not gonna be white. We're gonna make it, yeah, we're gonna make it this color. Yeah, that looks nice. That's okay. Okay, cool. Alright, let's color in, yeah, we still have a couple of things to color. So I have a layer for, like, each one of these. Usually I have a base layer and then I use clipping layers to kind of pull it all together, but in this case I'm not. Alright, what color do we want this fur to be? You know what? I know what color I'm gonna make it, actually. Alright, we'll pour paint this, pour paint that. And now we're just gonna fix whatever errors there are in it. They are very brightly colored. They look actually kind of pretty. I am not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I probably won't end up using it for anything, like, and, like, it's not gonna be given to anyone either because, like, this species is closed and people are not allowed to make them. I'm sorry, but this is a private species for me to roleplay with. That's how most of my species are. Like, unless it's, like, a winged fox, because everyone makes winged foxes, then, like, most of my species are kind of just closed species that I'll never release to the public because I use them all. I use them all too much. Maybe we'll make, like, half of it, like, no, that's not a good color. I don't like this color, actually. You know what? We'll make it, like, more like this, maybe? That's better. Yes, that's better. And maybe we'll give it, like, a fade in a second. Because I love my fades. I can't live without them. Maybe it'll be, like, what? It'll just go from here. We're gonna make it, I'll make it like that, and then we'll make it like that. We'll make it like that. And it kind of just fades like that, maybe. Frosted glass a couple times. This is my blurring technique. I use frosted glass and then Gaussian blur. It gives you a smoother blur. Also, I think we're going to adjust the color a little. I'll make it slightly like that. Yeah, that's better. Like duller. So like the butterfly itself still stands out for being bright, but like and not overwhelming. Oh yeah, that's the color palette. We don't mess with that. Oh yeah, butterflies, they have white blood, meaning things like their nose are white. They've got white noses. Also, we're gonna just make this blue. I don't care. What color are their eyes gonna be? We'll go around the circle. Stop. Alright. We'll go around here. Stop. Okay. There we go. That's an eye color. Ooh, not bad actually. Maybe we'll give them like 2-colored eye like this. So like instead of just that, we'll make it like that. That is pretty. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna go with that. Granted, I like a lot of things, but like that doesn't matter. We're also just gonna make the fluff in their ear white because I'm too lazy to find another color. My baby brother apparently. Hey, Momo. I hope you're not trying to go outside. It's raining, buddy.
Yes.
No.
No.
I've got a baby brother, and he got home a little before I started this stream, and he's been upstairs until now. All right, another layer, and we're just gonna go for a dull bluish color, and that'll be the inside of their ears. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks nice. I actually like that. Let's color the line art really quickly because I can't live without colored line art. I forgot to color the antenna. I forgot to color the antenna. I'm a bad person. We're going to go for gold. Yeah, that's all. We're just doing gold antennas. I'm too lazy, okay? Yeah, cool. There we go. Now let's color the line art. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. We'll grab this color and we'll just make like that. And then we'll do clipping. We'll make a circle of it like right here, and then we'll just enlarge in it. Oh, there we go. That's pretty. That's how you color line art. Also, the pupil has to be white. They have white pupils, so we're just gonna be very careful and color that pupil in. Okay, there we go. Oh, they're pretty. All right. Ew, Morgan. All right, yeah, now you want to see how I do glowing? It's literally as simple as this. Add layer. Grab the color of your glow, so like if it's like this color, then you grab this color. Sometimes I do my glow like this, where I go over it with the brush and then I blur it. Hey! Shh! Okay. I am so sorry. He came downstairs and is now being loud. I seriously can't do anything without people being loud, so like sometimes I do my glowing like this, where I like color it and then use a blur like this, and it helps when you don't have a bright character like this. Like sometimes I do that and then I just make the layer like just so it looks like it's glowing, but I don't always do that either. Like then you have the other technique where I just grab my airbrush, just a normal airbrush on an add layer, of course, and then just go over it. For the most part, all of these areas are supposed to glow. It's very hard to do glow on such a bright character because It might be easier if I like added a layer. You know what? Let me just very quickly add a folder. Oh yeah, you want to know how folders work? Down here, this one, and then it says add folder, then you add a folder, and then you just do this. Like that. You do this. You do that. You do that. You do that. You just drag them in until they have that line, and then set them back in their normal place. Then you close the folder up, and then you can add clipping layers to that folder too. I love folders. I wouldn't survive without them. We're going to go here. We're going to grab a dark purple on a multiply layer, and we're going to just grab a dark blue, not on a multiply layer either. We're going to turn it into a color layer in a second, like this. Just give me a second. I know this looks bad, but I promise I'm not ruining it. I promise. We're going to go for color like this. And then we're just going to turn it down to like 30%. And now they look slightly darker. You see? Easy. We're going to hide that for a moment, and then we're going to go over here. We're going to grab this color, turn it back on. We're going to hide this layer because that looks bad with the color. And now, we're going to go back to trying to make the glows. Oh my god. He's outside and it's raining. Alright. This is basically how I do my glow. And then like, actually, you know what? There's also an easier way to do this. I completely forgot. There is a very easy way to do glow. Another easy way that I've been lazing off doing because it's easy. Guess what? We're gonna copy all this real quick. Copy it. Just this specific layer. We're gonna delete these other layers here, up here. We're gonna paste for a moment. We're gonna turn it into an add layer. Clip it, and then since it's clipping right now, we're just going to go for filter. We're gonna go for Gaussian blur. Like that. Like that. Then we'll turn down the opacity like sane people because you don't want your glows to be that bright. And, I mean, you've got glows. I mean, I can do better and all, but, like, this is for the most part what I do to get my glows. Sometimes they're better, sometimes they're worse. I can't guarantee you whether they're going to be good or bad every time I draw them or try to give a tutorial on how to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to do these guys. The ends of their antennas always glow. That's not optional. I mean, who cares if it's not optional? You're not technically allowed to be drawing these guys, but oh well, I don't care. I'll still give you facts and all. I mean, there we go, kinda. We're just trying to filter Gaussian blur again. We'll just make it, yeah, there we go. And we'll turn it down. There, that's technically glowing. And like, you know, you do you and all. It's just, I mean, we can hide this as well. The glowing looks a lot brighter. But, yeah, that's how I do my glows. Huh, this was an interesting drawing I made. Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining. I love my butterfly baby boys. All right, let's look at this. That's a good, and we'll kinda, we're just trying to filter technically glowing, and like, you know, you do you and all. It's just, I mean, we can hide this as well. The glowing looks a lot brighter. But well, Yeah, that's how I do my
one's
glows. Huh, this was an interesting drawing I
like my
made.
own stream.
Okay, I mean,
Okay, that's cool. I can't see stream chat, so.
alright. Oh wait, why am I doing that? That's not what I wanted. I want this on the add layer. That's what I want. Alright, cool. Maybe we can just add like a primitive glow to the eye. More like, I guess kind of like that. I mean, you don't notice it at all, but just, you know, slight glow. There we go. That's, yeah, we did that. I mean, I do shading, but like, I don't have a light source. You know what? We'll still try shading anyways. It has to be under the color layer. So, multiply. We'll grab my hard brush, and then we'll just, you know what? We'll say the lighting is coming primarily from the front. So what we'll do is we'll grab this, and we'll color in all back here. So the lighting is coming from like right in front of them. So like all of this is supposed to be here. Yeah, cool. And now we just gotta smooth it out a little, like that. You technically have shading right here under the antenna, if I can manage. Just barely. You'd have shading right here. Doesn't help that I'm doing this over line art. It really doesn't, but like, oh well. This is gonna look horrible, this shading, but you know, whatever. We're gonna go for like, what, this. I'm gonna just casually overshade. Cause sometimes I do that just because it looks better than having it all plain. And there's actually supposed to be shading right here. It's just, you know, yeah. Actually, we're gonna go for that. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be shading, like, right here. Like, yeah. I don't care about Fitbit. Okay. Not my email hating me. I mean, this is one way to shade. I don't shade like this usually. Like, this is not ideal, but okay. There you go. This is not ideal. This is very not ideal, but oh well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this drawing. I might end up deleting it, but like, okay, we'll see. Or maybe I'll just keep it. Maybe I'll keep it. We'll have to see though. Alright, shading. For the most part, I want to call that done because I don't have to add shading much elsewhere for where I plan to have the lighting come from. I'm just adding shading still because, yes. We're going to do that. You see, there's one of those little dots that I never fill in. Oh yeah, now that we got the shading layer, we'll put it at like 30%. And there's some very quick shading. it's not the greatest. And I usually have a lot more layers for shading. Like, usually I'll go through my folder and I'll add a multiply layer for each section, and I'll double shade and make slightly darker upon darker areas where shading would be, but I'm not doing that this time. Okay, so there's a